Ho, ho, hold on to your butts. It's time for a very special Christmas episode of Live Arena with yours truly. It's just after Christmas Eve. I should be sleeping, but I'm still up. All the gifts are wrapped. Done all I can, Christmas wise, for the family. I'm turned in for the night, theoretically. But I've got the laptop set up in my old bedroom in my parents' home. And I'm going to do a little bit of Live Arena before I curl up into my bed and dream of sugar canes and the sugar plum fairies and evil nutcrackers, maniacal rat kings. And you know what? In today's very special Christmas episode, I'm going to use my most Christmassy champion, which is the Rat King. So I'm going to try to prioritize him wherever I can. But I'm not going to try to force him too early because whenever you play the Rat King too early, you do expect to see some cleansers, and I don't want to get cleansed out. Ooh, it's a guy that built regular Death Knight all the way to 6 stars and even named himself Death. That's dedication. How much you want to bet he wants to use Ultimate Death Knight? Maybe he even wants to use regular Death Knight. So, if I'm going to try to set up my bomb team, then I'm going to want Mithrala for sure. And probably also Ramen too. It might behoove me to just reserve the Reserve Duchess maybe? She can be difficult to deal with. So can Pythion. I might start with Pythion. Or maybe I even want to go for Mika. Maybe I'm getting a little too fancy here. But I'll go for Ramen too. And the Rat King. And Gaius. So he's got Pythion. Fair enough. Let's go for the Rat King. And hopefully this works. I'm prepared to lose every fight this session to make the Rat King work. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. This is my gift to you, the Rat King. The Rat King is a guaranteed summon starting tomorrow. Come to think of it, by the time I air this, he's probably available. Strongly recommend. If you don't have the Rat King, I strongly recommend him. He is great. He is truly a great champion. So let's bring out Gaius. Where are you, buddy? Here he is. So we'll go with Gaius. I'll take the... oh, I gotta ban somebody. So I'm gonna ban Pythion. I'm gonna take the accuracy. The nature of this fight is going to be I'm going to win very quickly or I'm going to be out very quickly. And it kind of comes down to the timing. If Duchess goes at just the right time, she kind of walls us out. This team is not designed to be versatile. There's a little bit more versatility now that I've got Mika. Also, if I'm quieter than usual, I'm just trying not to speak too loudly to avoid disturbing the rest of my family. Some of them are trying to sleep. So let's see. Go for the Metamorph. I really don't like the way the timing is working out here, but let's try this. Okay, so I might actually be able to strike this stuff off. Oh, I didn't get it off her. It's possible this could still pan out, but I don't know. Now I don't like the looks of it very much at all. Let's try picking on her. Maybe we can still get there. Could try using the A1 on him. Does that do enough damage? No, not quite enough. Oh, that's interesting. Why didn't she go for the revive? Maybe she's waiting for more of the team? Thinking this could get quite dangerous for her, though. Could get very dangerous. Do I strike down Sun Wukong? It's a difficult choice. Only got feared. Am I gonna get feared? Yes. Fine. But you know what? We could do it this way. We can metamorph. And I'm just gonna go for the ally attack. And I think we got it. Alright, you're out. Good game, Death. So that's 1 for the Rat King. Bad guys, 0. And by bad guys, I just mean my opponents. I'm sure you're actually very nice guys out there. But you know what I mean. When you're playing, you're the good guys. Unless you want to be the bad guy. Duh. Who out there identifies as the bad guy when they play? Like maybe you take a lot of demons. So who do I open with? You know what? If I can have Sun Wukong, that's probably who I should open with. So I'll open with Sun Wukong. I don't know, if I'm going for the bombers, maybe I don't even have room for... I got room. We'll make room. Mithrala. That's what I'm going with. It feels a little different. Because I have put this limitation on myself, and it kind of governs who I'm picking. I'm not going for my new favorite go-tos. I play enough of them as it is. So they're going to be very fast. They're going to be very accurate. So I want Mika. It means I'm not going for Ramen 2. They're going to need to go for some nukers. I do want the Rat King. So here he is. Here he is, Ekron. I'm using the Rat King. I am planning to bomb you. I feel like it's a little easier to get away with putting together a bomb team when you get to pick the last 2. So I see no cleansers. So really, if I could just get rid of Lady Kimmy, I think that would be the way to go. So I'll take Gaius. And I think it's Lady Kimmy I want to get rid of. Maybe I really want to get rid of Kymar. I think I am going to get rid of Kaimar, just on a whim. He seems like the more dangerous one. So, this is going to be the Rat King again. It's going to come down to the Rat King. I want to make sure I have the accuracy. I mean, the Monkey King could get it too, but I'm expecting the Monkey King to get murdered by Volcanon. I'm looking forward to having my Volcanon fully built. I did a few of his, got a few more scrolls. Now that I've finished everything that I could finish for now, for the fusion, I took a little bit of a break and went after some masteries. Youch. So, I don't love that my bomber's already dead. So what's my plan now? I guess I can shift this way. See if I can just stun these guys. And go for the increased attack. So, do we have it? Good game, Ekron. Wasn't one for the Rat King. It's one for the Monkey King. The Animal Kingdom is doing very well tonight. So, everybody out there, how's your Christmas going? You know, let me know in the comments. The regulars, the not so regulars. Let me know how your Christmas is going. Or how it went, if you're seeing this a couple days in the future because you were too busy actually doing Christmas. Which is what I'll be doing tomorrow morning. I'm really going to try to not play this game while I'm in front of the whole family. So let's open with Sun Wukong. So I want the increased accuracy. We'll take Mithrala. I think it's good to have a cleanser and all that. It is a real disadvantage not having a reviver. Especially when they have 1 or 2 or 3. It's probably going to happen one of these times. They're just going to get a sense of where I'm going, and they'll completely shut me out. So they're going for Ramen too. So this could be a problem. But let's go for the bombers. Let's get the Rat King. Let's get the Jester King. So I'm going to get rid of Duchess. This way I don't have to worry about any block debuffs at all. We'll take the accuracy. There's one champion that's going to be really good at stripping here, and I give him about a 25% chance of getting both of my bombers. Although if he gets the Rat King, it's going to be harder for me to guarantee that I could bomb out Harima. And Harima, and everybody knows, she can just end the fight by herself. She doesn't even need a team. What a great champion. So, increase attack. Here's the moment of truth. Who's going to lose their stone skin? No one? Okay. Okay, I think we're in business. Oh, maybe not. that Harima really stole my, she really stole my thunder. I mean, who knows? We may get lucky enough to just get bombs on everybody as they try to hit everyone. Oh, that bombs out a lot of them. I think we're still kind of in trouble here, though. I mean, Arbiter may be able to get everybody back up. I think Sun Wukong doesn't have his revive either, so I think we're done. That's too bad. So yeah, good game. Kazakh. I think that's what that is. I almost had you. But then again, you know, you almost had me before you did have me, so maybe that just evens out to you having me again. So he's bringing Duchess. So go for Sun Wukong. I'll go for Mithrala. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for her first. I'm gonna go for Mika first. Wow. Can have a lot of speed support. So I'll take Mithrala, and I'll take the Rat King. Although he's not an obvious choice. You know who's a more obvious choice? Gaius. Just because of the affinities. I'm not as worried about the timing. If Duchess stays in and places the block debuffs, it will be first. Although I may have a little bit of a timing issue with the strike off. Oh, he went for the Rat King. Well, okay, so I can't do it. So I guess I'll go for someone else. Man, Georgid's gonna be rough too. I'm gonna get rid of Georgid. Curse you, Veskia, you took my Rat King. Of course, it's still gonna be Christmas themed, because the Rat King is still featured in this fight. He's just working for the bad guys. So we're probably going to get outsped here. So what do we really need? Maybe just some attack power. Let's see if I can overwhelm them with Leorius. Because he'll have one good chance to attack. Sun Wukong may actually get his chance to attack too. This is definitely a fight for the Animal Kingdom. We got the Rat King, we got the Lion King, we got the Monkey King. Oh, I'm a deep, deep trouble. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Good game, Vasquia. I really didn't have what it took to do that. Okie dokie. Nah, I'm just gonna skip this one. If you'll forgive me, I'm gonna hurry this along. I'm feeling I'm feeling the sleepiness take hold. So if I see a fight that looks like it probably won't work for the Rat King anyway, I'll just pass. Now I'm thinking about Christmassy champions, but more specific ones. Like, who do you guys think is the Christmassiest reviver, or at least the Christmassiest support? The Christmas, the Christmassiest support that I can come up with, probably Sir Nicholas, and even he doesn't exactly feel like support, but he does have that unkillable. That counts. That counts as support. You got Torment. I mean, he does those debuffs like crazy, and you can kind of consider that to be support, but I don't know. That's maybe more. He's really more of a debuffer or a straight up nuker. I am looking forward to building him too. I think he's going to be a lot of fun in the arena. Blizzard too. I like the way Blizzard kind of counters Torment. Could make for a kind of a fun niche meta. I don't think it's going to exactly be proper meta, but I think it'll be niche meta. So let's go for Mithrala, and let's go for Mika. So who are you going to go with? Echo Killer Med, Echo Ace? I'm just going to call him Ace. And you're going to go for Taras. Okay, well, I definitely want the Rat King, so I'm going to reserve him now. Do want a second strip champion. It might be good to have Kymar. Let's get a little bit of speed. But you know what? I'm not going to outspeed that RB. Unless I ban the RB. It's food for thought. But I think I have a better sense of what to do if I go with Ramen 2. Because then I have no problem going second with whoever I get stuck with. Basically, if I get Gaius as my last one, all 5 of them are in stone skin. Could also kind of pivot and go for Goffred. I'd want a second damage source in case they get rid of the Rat King, and really Goffred is not great at that. I built him to be a nuker, but he's not a nuker. He just isn't. So he hits medium hard in the gear he's in now. I'm not sure how to re-gear him. That's why he's up there in the notes. I keep mulling it over, but I'm just not sure. So come on, Ace. Okay, we need to ban the Pythion. So I'll take Gaius. I'll ban the Pythion. Not worried about Hegemon one bit. Not one iota. So I'm not expecting resist to be much of an issue, so I think I'm actually going to go for the attack aura. Since I'm only getting one set of bombs. Alright, so we get the drop on them, kind of. So I'll go for the Metamorph. The stun is probably the right move. Yeah, there we go. So this buys me some time at least. We can strike off the passives and the actives. We can start placing these bombs. This is starting to feel like a W, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is a W. Boom. Good game, Ace. So we got 4 potential fights left. Maybe it'll be 4 fights. Maybe it'll only be 2. The very last fight we will see through to the bitter end. But I may skip out early if I don't like what I see. And you know me, normally I like to just be as stubborn as possible the whole way through. We don't have to worry about any long drawn out fights this time because I am just not putting enough sustainability in my party. So I'll open with Sun Wukong. If I get to pick first, I think that's still the smart move. We can say that he's somewhat Christmas themed. You know, the Journey to the West, they have their own religions, they have their own practices, and it's you could just say, yeah, it's kind of a he's kind of a Jesus figure when you think about it. I mean, anybody's a Jesus figure if you really think about it. Duke Nukem could be a Jesus figure. Darth Vader could be a Jesus figure. Oh no, maybe Yoda. No, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So okay, I want Mika for sure. This is all the strip we need. I want the support I get from Mithrala, so that's what I'm going for. Muerte. Spanish for dead. We'll see about that. Okay, so you got Tormund. Tormund is Tormund is something to watch out for. I think I'm still most worried about Duchess. So let's go for the bombs. Everything looks good. I will ban whoever's in this final slot if I have to. Otherwise, it'll be Duchess. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, let's not deal with him. So I guess that leaves me with accuracy. We're probably going to need it. So I pretty much have no choice. We got to metamorph and go for the strip. Oh, we didn't get Rotos. That could be a problem. No such luck, Rotos. No such luck. Oh no. Duchess, Duchess gets one extra turn. Oh, I don't like that. There's not a lot I can do with that. Actually, there is something I could do about it. If we get lucky, maybe I can get this stun to work. Oh, we got a stun. That is such good news. Okay, let's try to bomb her out. Goodbye, Duchess. Let's just drench that last guy in bombs. So, good game, Muerte. So it looks like RNGesus is being good to me on this Christmas day, this very special Christmas episode. He's giving the Rat King the luck that he needs to score those sweet W's. So we got a Suka Ray. I think I recognize that name. So hello, Asuka Ray. So he's going for UDK, Asuka Ray. Okay. Well, I want Mika. I want Mithrala. I could even consider going for Ramen 2 instead of Mithrala. I don't know, Mithrala does so much. Particularly if you're going for a bomb team, she does a lot. Really, as far as support goes, I think she's almost perfect. I think basically if she had any kind of revive mechanic, she'd be perfect. She'd be like the ultimate unit. As it stands, I think that ultimate unit is actually either Elva or Pythion. And this guy has both. Or girl. Or whatever a Sukare is. Maybe a Sukare is an evil robot samurai from the future. At this point, I think bombs are still the best bet anyway, even though I expect we can probably get walled out, but I'm going to go for it. It's going to be particularly hard if Asuka Ray bans Mika. Or even one of the bombers, because honestly, I don't know if one bomber by himself is gonna cut it. So I could get rid of Pythion. So I lose Mika. I want the accuracy. The timing here gets very, very dicey. Because of my damn Sun Wukong. He's at the wrong speed. I'm wondering if I'm almost better off just not trying to reserve Sun Wukong and instead just going for Ramen 2. Because this... No good. Gotta burn a turn. I do have the 2 turns of Stone Skin, so that's something. As for the Rat King, I may as well just do as much damage as possible. On the upside, though, I have to admit, Sun Wukong can be a one-man wrecking crew. So as much as I'd say I'd want Ramen 2 to better make this comp work, Sun Wukong doesn't even need help. He can just come in and finish the fight. It's this persistent threat that just sort of sleeps and waits. He's waiting right now. Alright, let's try to take Elva down a peg. Okay, Sun Wukong is going to get to go next as long as I don't put any buffs on him, so let's not. And, I guess we have to go for this. And we didn't get the Stone Skin, that's too bad. Yeah, I think we're done. It's a good game of Sukure. So, 2 last chances. So, yeah. Now that I've thought about it, I think Sun Wukong is still the correct way to go, even if I am craving a bomb team. It could be that Mithrala is the one we want to swap out. I may actually be okay with that plan. So I could bring in these 2. And I'll bring in 2 bombers. Maybe this is the right tactic. The right way to support the Rat King. So, I see no cleansers, so I have no problem just banning whoever that is. And, yeah. I think I do want it to be her. And I'll take the accuracy. So here goes nothing. I know Morrigan has some buff stealing mechanics. And yeah, she got the Rat King. Oh wow. Yeah, he can steal Stone Skin, can't he? Okay, well, let's see. I probably want to metamorph then. I actually can't crowd control him. It occurs to me there's just no way to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for the weaken. And just hope for the best. Rat King's got the affinity. So... is it enough, though? Oh, we got shaped. Seriously? Clarium, do something about polymorph. For the love of God. Good game. Let's get into the last fight. Come on, Plarium. You've been talking about nerfing Polymorph for months. Months. No, it's the same guy again. Do we want to try to bait him to the punch? Because we could just go for the Arbiter and say, okay, I know your plan is to go first. So let's put a stop to that. He might still be able to go first. It looks like he's got a lot of really fast champions. So I'm still going to go for Mika. And I'm still going to go for Ramen too. He's going to go for Mortu. He's going to go for Ultimate Death Knight. Okay, fair enough. I am going to go for the Rat King and Gaius the Gleeful. Okay. Well, he's got 2 cleansers. Nothing I can do about that. But I can get rid of the Resist Aura. I can get rid of the Revives. I can get rid of the support champ that does it all. And that's the way we're going to go with it. I don't think I need to go with the Speed Aura. I think we're going to have it anyway. So do we want the accuracy or do we want the damage? I'm going to go for straight up damage. This is it. I'm taking the Rat King's aura. I'm all in on the Rat King. This is going to be his final chance to show himself off. I think he's already managed to show himself off this particular game. So, if you're thinking of throwing in for the Rat King tomorrow when they do the guaranteed summon for Ancients, if you got the gems to get the Ancient Shards, if you happen to have the Ancient Shards saved up, I 100% recommend this guy. Am I going to pull for a second? Probably not. That probably isn't worth it for me. So let's metamorph. I want to get as much accuracy as possible. So let's try to strike off the passives. So I don't have to worry about any of this stuff getting reflected. Ouch. Whew. Okay, well, let's try to stun him. And I think we did it. And it is somewhat thanks to the Rat King, but this was a team effort. I mean, this was freaking teamwork, guys. You guys really pulled through for me on that last one. So, good game, dude. I got my revenge. You got yours first. So, you know, it's good. Tit for tat. We both got to win one. So let's check the logs. So that's 5. Yep, 5-5. It's like we broke even, which is really something because I really went all in on the Rat King this time, and I found a few of my favorite allies. You can let me know in the comments if you feel like I missed anybody obvious to support a Rat King team. You can let me know in the comments if you plan on going in for the Rat King. You know what? Right before I let you go, let's even take a look at the way I've built my Rat King. We can look at Mika too while we're here. It's been a while since I've shown her off. So, total stats on Mika. The HP, nothing to shout home about. The defense, decent, but really the speed is what I'm proud of. There are not a lot of champs on my account that have in excess of 300 speed. There are actually just four. That's it. I've got four champions on my whole account that exceed 300. And 530 accuracy. With the increased accuracy, this is enough. You don't need to do anything crazy like the 900 accuracy unless you really want to go into the stun on the first hit. But let's take a look at the Rat King. So here he is. He's got the stone skin. And he's got over 6,000 attack. He's got 254 speed. I use him in an ally attack on Bommel. If you haven't seen anyone do that, I have a video on it. There are people that have done it even faster than me, but I can do it in under a minute. So super duper awesome champ if you want to farm Bommel. And Bommel's a good one to farm. And accuracy 400. I'd like to maybe crank that up to 500, but I'm pretty happy with the way the other stats have landed. And I like the stone skin. It's handy. I'm even kind of thinking I'd like to have a second turn of stone skin just in case I have to wait. And that would give him more options, kind of the way it is with Gaius, where Gaius gets that extra turn. And here's Gaius' stats, by the way. Similar in a lot of places. A little bit weaker here, a little bit faster here, and a little bit more accurate here, but it's basically the same. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you get to see the people you need to see. I know some of you actually aren't into big family things. Some of you just want to have a cozy thing at home, Mr. B. If you happen to be watching, I hope you have a nice quiet Christmas at home with the wife. I hope you enjoy that. And as for the rest of you, I'll see you on the next video. Take care of yourselves. It's always a pleasure.